And if there's one word that I could use that would sum up what Chris is, it's integrity. He is a role model person. You know, again, I've known him for years, and he's a role model husband. He and Betsy have been together for almost 20 years. He has great kids. He's also a small business owner, which for me is really important. And he's a Christian business owner, which says a lot about his integrity as well. Again, this race is going to be about the economy and about jobs and about who's going to be able to fight in Richmond. Chris is a fighter. I mean, he is an absolute fighter. And I don't think we're going to have any problem with that. He's driven, he's tenacious. We worked for years together at Xerox, and I saw that firsthand. Representative of the 17th District in the House of Delegates. Chris Adams.
I see our government going in a direction that I absolutely cannot agree with. I see on absolutely every level, federal, state, and local, that we are drifting into areas that I can't support. And this time I'm not alone in my sense of desperation, because I see a lot of you who have talked to me about your feelings of despair, and that's coupled with a sense that we just can't do anything about that. We're surrounded by career politicians who know the law, but they appear to make decisions that are with no common sense and no understanding of how that's going to boil down and affect all of us at the local level every day. And there is a feeling of excitement and anticipation and a little bit of nervousness, but also an absolute sense that this is what I am supposed to do. And so today I am formally announcing my candidacy to be the delegate for the 17th District in the House of Delegates for Virginia. Now, why me? And why now when there are already 4 other very good men who also want this job? Well, first of all, there's my experience. This year, as Mark said, the #1 concern for everyone at every level is the economy and the creation of jobs. Now, all of the other candidates are talking about jobs creation. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk every day. I'm the only candidate in this race who has actually created jobs and who is continuing to create them. I know what it takes, I know how to do it, and I know firsthand how government can both speed that process up and slow that process down. I also know what certain labor policies that are being batted around right now could do to devastate our economy. Virginia has fared far better at times than some other states because we are a right-to-work state. We're also a state that's founded on freedoms and the rights of individuals. The Bill of Rights in our U.S. Constitution is based on the Virginia Bill of Rights that was penned by George Mason. But there are some who want to limit the right to work and to take away the right for workers to organize via a secret ballot. We have to do everything we can at the state level to protect that right for workers and to protect the right to work in Virginia. Now, thirdly, I know how to budget a business and how to curb wasteful spending. Budget cuts do not have to mean cuts in service. They only have to mean that we have to find more efficient ways to provide those services, and that the money we spend has to be spent wisely. Now, don't let the folks in Richmond fool you. We don't need any higher taxes or more revenue for the government at any level. What we need is fiscal responsibility and wise investment of the funds. Additionally, the money that is doled out for the public coffers often does seem to be disproportionately given to Tidewater and to Richmond and to Northern Virginia, with Southwest Virginia being largely ignored. We need to change that. Now, the 17th District seat is unique in the General Assembly because it represents the entire Roanoke Valley, Roanoke County, Roanoke City, and Botetourt County. And I will work hard with and for all of you with a truly solid, truly conservative, common sense, business-minded approach to our state government. I will need your continued support. I'm going to need all of your voices. I'm going to need your feet on the street. I'm going to need your contributions to the campaign. But mostly, I'm going to need your vote on June the 9th in the primary, and then later in November. And we can work together to make sure that the 17th District is home to the head delegate in the General Assembly. So thank you all so much for coming.